Yo, welcome to a new episode of my weekly visual journal, in which I share the honest journey of building a business and creating my dream life all the way from the start. And in this, I just document everything that's happening, the real, the vulnerable side, the struggles. To just show you what it really takes to build a business. And in this episode, I want to talk about how I cut distractions to stay focused and get a lot done, which I think is super important in every stage of your business, but it's really important as a business owner to be able to do this. So quick life update. I'm currently in Bali for 3 days, flying to Sri Lanka next. And yeah, left Lombok, which I'm quite sad about because I really loved it there. It really felt like home. So we'll be definitely coming back there. But yeah, had a great time. But now here in Bali, catching up with some friends and also having an amazing time here as well. So when we go to the numbers, the revenue for this month is still at 5.4K, 11 members still, and the Instagram is at 842, which is up 44 from last week. And if we go on what I exactly worked on, this was mainly like a lot of content. So I really posted it, scheduled it, got a lot of that work done. So yeah, that's super nice. And then besides that, I really worked on the direction that I want to take the business in. So I want to start building some new like lead magnet products and just get more clarity on, okay, where do I want to go? Because this will lead straight into the struggle, which is that I feel I don't have product market fit yet. I feel there's definitely demand, but the current offer I'm having isn't isn't what early stage founders can afford or see it in the way, like there's not a match yet. So I need to figure this out. Um, so I was like one solution is building these smaller products, which I'm gonna work on. But I mainly worked on getting a bit more clarity. All right, what do I like myself? What do I feel my strengths are? What is working? So what is actually working is these founder houses, these like really like curated experiences. So I want to double down on that because those are booked out. The next one in Sri Lanka, and yeah, um, a lot of people are excited for them, and that's like a validation. So I'm gonna focus more on that and see how I can create a better offer for the demand, or change my ICP a bit, so they actually can afford the offer. But more about this soon. And the win of this week is that I feel my approach to life is getting way better. This is like I love the whole mental aspect of business and just how you approach life in general. I think that's so important, and I feel making a lot of steps. Like I knew it, but now I'm embodying it more. So I feel way more calm. Like when things don't go my way, I'm way more relaxed. Um, I see the positive in a lot of things. So yeah, I'm a way better state of mind, which is actually amazing. Um, then let's go straight into the cutting distractions. So what I think is super important with cutting distractions, it's not about trying to stop all the distractions you have, but it's about putting something in place that replaces these distractions. So putting in something in which you're gonna really focus. So what I do now is I plan it in my calendar, and this is just a non-negotiable. Every day, the first 4 hours of my day, or I start at 8, so I'll do from 8 for 4 hours. It's like deep focus work, and in this deep focus work, I'm gonna work on the most highest leverage task. And I call this the one, like it's the one thing from the book, The One Thing, which I loved, which I talked about before. But it's all right. What is the one thing that I can do that will have the most impact and will make everything else unnecessary or easier? Um, and by focusing on this, you actually like focus so much, because what normally happens in business is there are 1,000 of things to do, a lot of DMs, a lot of like small, tiny stuff. And if you start with this, you just lose your whole day. It's like all managing tasks. So first of all, the first 4 hours, I'm super focused on, okay, what is this one thing? Even though there are tons of other things that I could be doing, I only start focusing on that after this first 4 hour block is done. So that's a cool little tip. And then let's go into personal pursuits. So I started reading When Things Fall Apart, which is a book about meditation, about spirituality, and I'm really liking it. It's like a nice refresher and like it's like the perfect book for now. Like it goes a bit like it's the next step in the whole spiritual or whole just journey of getting to know yourself and being comfortable with yourself. But I just started, but I will tell you more insights when I have them. And then the focus for next week is to reshape the offer. So now, like I said before, I want to reshape it a bit. So it's just a lot of experimenting, like see what's going to work, follow the feedback that I've gotten, and create some new ads. So I'm going to focus a bit more on the retreats. And as well, I'm going to start building the smaller products, but I think that will be for the week after. And this week will be reshaping the offer, ads, because I'm also traveling. So this week it's quite hard to get these focus hours in. But yeah, this is the main priority for this week. And then the week after, I will tell you more about it. But really gonna, like, the house starts, so the Sri Lanka house starts. But then I'm also really in the house gonna focus on creating this product, which is perfect because the retreat actually will be a lot of focus hours. I'm gonna also make use of them myself. And the question is, what can you do to cut distractions, or what would be a way for you to cut more distractions and focus more? All right, thank you for watching and listening. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you make it to the end, that's amazing and crazy. And yeah, we'd love to actually hear your answer or hear any thoughts you're having or what you're working on. Yeah, lots of love. Peace.